Welcome everybody to season 7.5 of Marvel Rivals. It's your host, Epic Panda 88. And today we are going to be reacting to Black Cat in Marvel Rivals, plus the dev trailer and any other trailers that come out. As of the time of me recording, only the hero trailer and the dev trailer are out. Alright, I want to react to the patch notes as well. And I don't know if they're gonna do the like Road to Avengers thing. Apparently that was supposed to come this season, so I don't know if that's gonna have a trailer or not. If it does, I'll react to it. If it doesn't, then it'll just be 3 things today. All right. So without blabbing my mouth around the city, let's go react to these videos and actually react to them this time. Okay. So as always, I start with the character reveal first. I already know she's a duelist. That's all I know. So let's look at this.
Felicia's here to steal a win. Good fortune for me.
What the fart is that? And she's died. I knew it. What the fart? Do it again. So, what's fortune? So you have 100 fortune, I'm guessing. You like steal them. 300 from Psylocke. As you hit people, you basically are stealing from them. Which, that's her shift, is a dash. And she shifts again. Uses her right click, which costs money. And then she has... Okay, holy fuck, dude. Okay, Phantom Pursuit. There was an F, no? Oh, it was just... You can do your melee again. Okay, and that costs 150. Oh, I see. So, okay. So you use your right click, and that's like a toggle. And so you have your E, which costs 300, and your base attack turns into something else, which costs 150. And then you have your E, which does that. That's insane. Wow. Okay, so this is what was leaked. Where you had to buy abilities. Are you serious?
Let's make a deal.
Oh, great. She can see people through walls. No way. She has a teleport like Strange. I'm guessing it's just through walls, but still.
Deliciously dangerous.
Excuse me?
Deliciously dangerous.
What the fart is this supposed to do? And she can go invisible. Oh my god. I thought your guys were supposed to be adding balanced characters. Alright, what's her ult? Wait, whoa. Her ult is changing. Look. Oops. So you mark people. I don't know what's going on. You use it, you throw cards like your Gambit, you mark people, and... Oh, wait. Yeah, you just keep pressing Q.
Good boy, Petey. Meow.
I thought we were trying to add balanced characters, guys. What's going on? That brings us to the dev trailer, everybody. 7 minutes, so I'm guessing balance changes are not going to be shown. Oh yeah, there's the Avengers thing. I want to see that. Okay, let's look at this.
Hello everyone, Guang Guang here. Glad to see you all again so soon. In Season 7.5, Black Cat breaks into Marvel Rivals. Black Cat is an agile duelist and an elusive master thief. With her
Yeah,
exquisite
so she's
martial
dive,
arts
which
and
we
incredible
all kind of
mobility,
suspected.
she can infiltrate any location and wave through the battlefield with ease. In combat, she uses wall climbing and double jumps to navigate between friend and foe, waiting for the perfect moment to steal her enemy's fortune with her grappling hook. She then uses this stolen fortune to buff her own combat power.
Yep, she can turn
unleashing
invisible.
Enhanced cross strikes
Can
to deal heavy damage.
teleport.
Whether the
She
enemy
can do
team
some
is
sort of
holding a
AoE
tight
thing.
defensive line
I don't
or
even know,
scattered
dude.
across the map, Black Cat can use her Phantom Pursuit to close the gap, tear through their defenses with razor-sharp claws, and then safely disengage. When she activates her ultimate ability,
Yeah, what's going on here?
she issues a calling card to all enemies before striking like a phantom, instantly dashing to any target to deliver lethal damage. What's more,
Okay.
she can trade her stolen fortune with the Gilded Sand, pulling rare treasures from the New York Thieves Guild vault, like the Ring of Jonah, the Hymn of Hades, and even the metal fish once possessed by Namor. These artifacts not only boost her own abilities, but also create unexpected tactical advantages for the whole team.
Yep.
This update also brings a brand new team-up ability.
Just one?
Black Cat, White Fox, and Captain America from the new Lucky Loan team-up.
Wait, what?
Black Cat is the team-up anchor, providing
Okay.
White Fox and Cap with some of her luck to boost their combat capabilities. White Fox receives a special boost to her life energy. Upon activation, White Fox
Let's see
channels
it.
this vitality
Okay.
into her Gumiho powers, launching multiple spectral foxtails into her Gumiho powers, launching multiple spectral foxtails in all directions. These tails automatically seek out nearby targets, granting healing and a movement speed boost to allies.
What's...
While
Am I missing something here?
powers, launching multi channels this vitality into her
Uh-huh.
Gumiho powers, healing these tails.
These tails automatically seek out nearby... That's what her normal attack does already. Am I tweaking? Isn't that what she normally does?
Automatically seek out nearby targets, granting healing and a movement speed boost to allies, while dealing damage and applying a slow effect to enemies. Meanwhile,
Okay.
Captain America Vibranium Shield also gets a lucky upgrade. When raised, the shield's protective radius is expanded,
Okay.
and its deflection becomes pinpoint accurate,
Okay.
bouncing enemy projectiles exactly where his cross.
So basically, oh my gosh, it's dive season because you're gonna want to do Cap, Black Cat, which both of those characters are dive.
Hair is aiming. The full balance patch notes will be released in a few hours. Stay tuned.
What? What is
Although
this?
Spider-Man managed to rescue his fellow heroes from the vault, the prison held something far more dangerous. Ever since his defeat at the end of Season 1, Dracula had been secretly imprisoned by Kingpin. Spidey's jailbreak inadvertently set the Vampire King free. Even worse, Dracula met up with a Knowing Stone from Kingpin's private collection. The vampire crisis has returned, and to stop the Lord of the Eternal Night from reclaiming his throne, our heroes must embark on an all-new adventure. But this time, will Kingpin set aside his vendetta for the sake of his beloved city? Thanks to Zhiyong sacrificing his hairline,
Thanks.
our brand new PvE mode is arriving even earlier than promised. After the April 23rd update, everyone can dive into the PvE mode, Blood Hunt. With an all-new storyline, 4 epic new boss battles, a fresh hero progression and trait system, and a brand new loot system, we are bringing you a more immersive and thrilling gameplay experience. Welcome to the next chapter of Marvel Rivals PvE.
Thanks.
Following the April 23rd update,
What's this?
the 2026 Hellfire Gala event will officially begin. We've prepared stunning new
costumes.
and exclusive cosmetics for Magic.
Oh my, why does Moon Knight always get the fire skins? Is this Rogue and Gambit? Okay, Magic, I don't know. This one looks fine to me. Like, it doesn't look amazing. Moon Knight, that's peak. If this is Rogue, peak. Obviously, this is Gambit, peak.
Gambit, Moon Knight, Emma Frost, and
Oh, no, that's Emma. Okay, that's still peak, though. I don't care.
Get ready to dress to impress. Plus, the winner of the 2025 Hellfire Gala Community Vote, the Emma Frost Gala Star costume, will be given away for free to all
Free?
players. Just play matches to claim it.
Oh, that's tough.
At the same time, the community vote for the next Hellfire Gala costume will kick off with the update.
What?
We invite everyone to
Wait,
cast
people can
their
vote
votes.
on the skins?
The
That's
hero
tough.
with the most votes will receive an exclusive costume.
It's gonna be Spider-Man.
Next year's Hellfire Gala, which players will
Next
again
year's?
be able to
Wait,
earn
what?
for free just by playing the game.
Okay, here's what I want to know about.
After the April 30th
30th,
update,
okay.
we'll be kicking off phase 1 of the Path
So, like,
to
halfway through
Doomsday
the season.
event. The all-new mode, Path to Doomsday, the Avengers mode, will let you experience the thrill of asymmetric combat, playing as or against Loki. Meanwhile, Times Square will feature a series of events. Let's relive the glory of the Infinity Saga right here in Marvel Rivals. Zhiyong is still hard at work
That's all you're gonna
on
give
balance
us, man. I want to know
adjustments.
what the thing is
Please
gonna look
keep
like.
an eye out for the upcoming detailed balance patch notes. Ignite the battle.
Okay, fine. Okay, folks. So, I'm back. It's been a little bit before I reacted to the other videos, but the balance post is out. Now, I did see it's a little shorter than usual. But let's just see, everybody. So first we have this chain CC protection, which they did talk about in the last video in Season 7. So they're introducing a crowd control protection mechanic to ensure combat remains fluid and fair. So the trigger. If a hero suffers 5.5 seconds of total CC duration or is hit by 6 CC effects within a 7-second window, the protection activates. This instantly purges all active CC effects and grants the hero 30% tenacity for 3 seconds. So they're including tenacity in, like, That's crazy. Okay. So 30% tenacity. So basically that just means that it'll take more effort to apply negative effects, basically. So that's the trigger. So if there's hit by 6 or more, or if you're stunned for 5 seconds or more, then it's like, all right, you're okay now, but you also get a little, you can probably just get out of it, right? All right. Scaling tenacity. Tenacity proportionally reduces the duration of incoming CC, like I said. While active, every new CC effect applied to the hero increases their tenacity by 10% and extends the buff's duration by 0.5 seconds. Hit me one more time. Reduces the duration of incoming CC while active. So while the tenacity is active, every new CC effect after you've been hit by them applied to the hero increases by 10%. Is this for the whole match, or is this during this 3 seconds here? It might be during this 3 seconds. And it extends the buff's duration by 0.5. Oh, so like, okay, so let's say you have like healing over time, or you have like reduced damage. It'll extend it by 0.5 seconds. Then you have total immunity. If tenacity, actually, I want to say tenacity, but it's tenacity. If tenacity reaches 100%, the hero becomes completely CC immune until the buff expires. During this window, incoming CC will not grant further tenacity or extend the immunity duration. Until the buff expires. I'm guessing this has to be for that 3 seconds, right? I would have to assume so, right? The cinematic exceptions. Certain animation-driven CC effects, such as Emma's Frost's grab and the Hulk's ult, bypass this system, so they will still stun you. Tenacity cannot reduce their durations, nor they will be interrupted if chain CC protection triggers. So those animations will still be active. But any standard CC effect applied during those moves will be cleared if you have like this or this. But only after the animation ends. And then cooldown. The chain CC protection system has a 5-second cooldown, which begins the moment the final tenacity effect expires. So let's say you got hit, right? Then this activates, this protection activates. You get your CC, and then after 5 seconds, it comes back. I just got to see how it works. I don't think reading it is not going to help me any much. All right, Vanguards. There's only 3 changes for Vanguards. First, Emma. Apparently, they're just reducing your ultimate cost by 300. We're slightly dialing back the burst damage and survivability gained from the gun. Got to keep things fair. Reduce the band hammer, so that's the gun form ult. Bonus health gained per hammer hit from 80 to 60. He got bonus health when they hit the hammer. When they hit the hammer. And from 80 to 70 when it upgraded. Okay. So basically, when you upgrade your ult, you get the amount that you would normally have gotten pre-nerf. Yeah. Also, reduce the band hammer hit damage from 45 to 35. And also reduce bonus attack speed. Oh. from 60 to 40%. So how fast you shoot when you pop your thing. And Penny's getting a nerf, apparently. Oh, kinda. It's like both. Both a buff and a nerf. We're slightly reducing her survivability, but enhancing the deployment range and protection of her cyber rebs, while also improving hit experience of her primary attack. This aims to strengthen Penny's positional warfare. Now she can cover more ground with her cyber webs and flexibility. Using their support effects will help the team handle specific enemy dives with more ease. Okay, so she's going to become more anti-dive. Reduce the base... Guys, I'm not on my A game today. I don't know what's going on. Reduce the base health from 700 to 650. Increase the maximum number of cyber rebs that can exist simultaneously on the field from 3 to 4. I didn't even know there was a cap on it, but I guess there was. Increase bonus health cap provided by Penny from cyber webs. Oh, okay. So the more when you're standing on it, you get more bonus health. And increase the projectile speed from your stun from 120 to 150, I believe. I believe that's the stun. So still no Punisher, still no Gru. I just like realizing this. All right, Elsa, yep. Increase Helix Advantage cooldown from 8 to 10 seconds. Cooldown at mass. Okay, so she's just getting her cooldowns increased. Good. Reduce the monster piercer percentage damage per pellet. So that is her like her auto aim thing, like her auto bullets that go to people. That got reduced damage, and reduced the total percentage damage when all 5 pellets hit as well. Oh, he has a little note. When all pellets hit, damage against a 275 horse... I almost said horsepower. Health. What does HP stand for? Health pack. I don't know. HP. Hero drops from 81.5. Bro's actually putting in numbers. 13 times 5 plus 275 times 6% to 76. Against a 700 HP hero, it drops from 107 to 93. Okay, so instead of dropping 275 by 81, it's dropping it by 76. And instead of 107 from 700, it's dropping it by 93. Okay. Torch. We're tweaking the Human Torch mobility mechanics to boost his mobility and enhance his gameplay pacing. At the same time, we want his movements to be a bit more predictable for his opponents. Flame on, but with the plan. Plasma body mechanic adjusted. Upon casting, he immediately dashes a short distance, so like Ultron, in the direction of movement and enters the plasma body state. So this is just Ultron. The ability now is 2 charges. Oh, okay, so it's not like Ultron. With a 10-second recharge per time, there is a 4-second cooldown between consecutive casts. So every 4 seconds, you can just go. So it's like Ultron, but instead of as 2. Bucky had a bit too much CC, so he's going to get nerfed to the ground, because that was the only thing good about him. What caused him serious frustration for enemies, especially when facing dive vanguards, duelist, or anger vanguards. He felt more like a bodyguard than a lethal operative. We're reducing his CC capabilities and slightly buffing his frontal damage output to enrich his combat experience and make him feel like the true soldier. So he's just basically getting more poke damage, but reducing his CC. Remove the grounded effect on enemies with his metal arm thing, but you get to reduce the cooldown. Increase the hook from 12 to 15. Increase the rostrum projectile damage from 75 to 80. So that is his like if you shoot somebody from far away, he actually has like multiple bullets that come off. So that's what those are. Decrease spell fear damage from 55 to 45. So whatever the fuck that means. All right. Reduce tainted voltage single charge from 6 to 5. So his like circle thing is reduced and increase Kraken impulse cooling threshold from 15 to 20%, but reducing the base damage. I don't know what this is. I don't play this character. I don't know if this is like his ult or... I don't know. Maybe this is melee. I don't know. But this is what that is. So that's just the duelists. I'm surprised there's no, like, people are complaining that Punisher Shotgun is like the greatest thing in the game. That ain't got changed. Groot is like one of the best tanks in the game. That's not gotten changed. But let's look at strategists. I do not see Gambit or White Fox. Okay. Adam Warlock. Increase the cooldown reduction provided to Avatar Lifestream per hit on an enemy from 0.5 to 0.8. Oh, 0.05 to 0.08. Okay, so I've said this before on stream, but I'll say it now. Can we stop this? This doesn't do a single thing. If this were to do something, you would put 0.1 or put 0.2 there. Make this noticeable in game. In game, sure, on paper, this does something. In game, this has no changes. This doesn't do a single thing. 0.05 to 0.08 is like a snap is longer than this. I don't like these changes. And it even goes up to here, like 6 seconds to 5 seconds. That's one change. Okay? This is fine. This sucks. 5 extra damage. Like, that doesn't change anything. You know what I'm seeing? Like, I've said this before, so I'm just gonna like try to wrap it up here. It's just these changes don't do anything. Maybe this does something. Yeah, from 3 to I guess that's actually because that makes sense. I don't know. I guess it's just here. Okay. If you're gonna buff somebody and or nerf somebody, make it noticeable in game. Make it so the change either breaks this character or makes this character the greatest character in the game. That's what a buff should be, in my opinion. Maybe that's just me. But like, if you're gonna buff a character, you should go all out. You should make it the maximum that it can be to make this character good. Not saying that this character isn't good, but Winter Soldier's been good since the game came out. Okay? This doesn't do a single thing. This doesn't do a single thing. This, okay, I can see that. This, potentially, but still, that's just it's so little. It's so little that I don't know if this is going to do anything. This, yes. This, yes. But this, no. This, no. This, maybe. I don't know. Let's just read this. Reduce the... This is for Cloak and Dagger. She's getting... So it lasts shorter. So from 13 to 11. Now, this is a nerf, right? So you're trying to make her a worse character. Now, right now, Cloak and Dagger is a really good character right now. If you wanted to nerf this character, put it from 13 seconds, put it to 9 seconds. Why not? What is stopping you from making it an actual change? Because this isn't a change. Yes, it changes it. But in game, it's not going to feel like that when you're constantly fighting, and Cloak and Dagger pops her ult. this isn't noticeable. This isn't noticeable. I want, when I'm buffing a character or nerfing a character, I want him to be noticeable. This is a noticeable change. Now this is a noticeable change because you will feel that both as Winter Soldier and as the enemy will both feel this nerf. Perfect. Let's do this every single time you want to nerf somebody. Make it noticeable. So that they're either breaking the character to where they're going to be the greatest character in the whole game, or nerf them to the ground and actually nerf them. This isn't a nerf right here. This isn't a nerf. Yes, I get it, on paper, it's a nerf. Okay? But we should never be using the word slightly. You just shouldn't ever use that. Or, yeah, slightly. A small. Okay, guys, I don't want to know. I don't know what the word would be. But just say we're reducing the duration and say 13 to 9. You know what I would do, though? I would go 13 to 8 seconds. Make her suck. I want her to be bad. And then, guess what you can do next season? You can buff another thing about her and make her good again. That's what it should be, because it should be different every season. In my opinion, as a hero shooter game, the meta should change every season. And guess what? The meta hasn't changed since season 2. All right, Jeff. Splash damage fall off now starts at 15 seconds, and it was 20. I still don't understand what that means, but whatever. Damage drops 60% base. So I'm guessing the more further away you are, the less damage you do. Okay. And then reduce the recovery time when failing to swallow any targets from 1 second to 0.4. Now, this is a change. Right here. I like this because this changes something. Okay. But this is a buff, no? Because when you fail to swallow anybody, you're like, Jeff like gets sad for a little bit. So I guess that used to be a second. Now that's only 0.4 seconds. So you can move out of it. I'm guessing this is a buff, but I don't play the guy. So, but no, this is a change. This is a noticeable change that will impact Jeff's playstyle. This, all this fall off stuff doesn't really matter in my opinion. Increase light and dark ice damage and healing from 22 to 24. You know what I would have done? Make it 22, make it 28. From 22 to 28. What's stopping you from doing it that much? If you're gonna buff Luna, buff her and actually buff her. We've adjusted. Okay, so on Ultron's ultimate, we've adjusted the logic of Ultron's ultimate. The 4 Ultron drones surrounding Ultron will no longer shoot directly at the crosshair target. Instead, they will bombard the area around the target. The bombardment area matches Ultron's, but with slightly lower values. Okay. With this adjustment, the coverage area of Rage of Ultron is increased from 3 meters to 6 meters. Now, this is a noticeable change. I like this. After activating it, increase the damage from 8 to 18. See, that's good, because that is a 10 difference. 8 to 18 that's 10 difference. Okay? This is noticeable. And increase the drones, so the other people, from 8 to 12. I like that too. I think this is okay. But it should never be like, if this was 8 to 11, that's not going to do anything. New spell field damage fall off. Okay, this is just stupid fall off things I don't really care about. Increase the healing effect on all allies. So this is The drones get more healing? Damage and healing effects on target within the original 3 radius. Okay. This is the drones, I think. They get more healing over time. Increased healing effects on all allies from 25 to 40. Which is a good change. Like, this is a noticeable change that will actually increase Ultron. This Ultron will be a better character now. Because they actually made big changes to the character. Notice how they said no. They didn't say slightly or small or... Like, they didn't say any of that. Like, they should never be using these words ever. And then here is the team up adjusting. So apparently Venom and Jeff's team up got adjusted. Reduced the healing converted from bonus health to 150, a noticeable change. And reduced the healing efficiency from 70 seconds to 60 seconds, a noticeable change. Good. And then this is the new one that we saw. Okay, that whatever. So it's smaller. It's a small one, but obviously I understand it's a mid-season. The mid-seasons aren't supposed to be big. I understand that. I just wish that if they just need to, if they're gonna actually nerf somebody and actually buff somebody, there should be an actual change. And there is some. I'm not saying that there isn't any. Okay, there is some like this, like Ultron's thing. This this right here. Obviously, this is nice, right? I don't know what the pellets are gonna do. Obviously, there's some sort of math that got increased in here, so we'll see about that. This doesn't really matter. Whatever. This will do something. The speed of the guns will do something. And yeah, this doesn't do it. This is just here to say that, oh, well, look, we didn't just do 2 Vanguards. We did 3. This didn't need to be changed, but it was. But yeah, I guess after seeing this, I wish that the meta actually changed. Like, in between seasons, in seasons, I just feel like it's been the same thing every single season. Because they're nerfing and buffing people, but it's barely, it's this much, which doesn't change anything. All right. But everybody, that has been me reacting to Marvel Rivals Season 7.5. A little short, because there's not really much to talk about in this one. Black Cat, another dive character. She looks insane, which I'll talk about that maybe in a later video about how I think that they should stop releasing characters overpowered because it's not working for them. But I'm going now. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later, alligator.